Hey there, I am Chris Palmer with chrispalmermarketing.com, and in this video I'd like to share with you advanced page sculpting. So I wanted to make a multi-part series in order to break down the different elements or aspects of siloing or advanced page sculpting, clustering, whatever you would like to call it. And I want to start off with understanding the different levels and the different types of content that you'll be creating at those levels. Now, how I'm going to break it down here today is picture a site that is a brand that has multiple services and operates in multiple states and in multiple cities. So how can we have Google understand that here's who we are, here's what we do, here's where we do it, and that we're the experts? Well, it all starts with the foundation of the website and putting in proper siloing. So let me break that down for you, all right? So what I want to break down first and foremost are the different types of content, and you could call them whatever you would like. We have brand, all right? So that's top level. So we have brand, which in this case, let's say it's chris.com. Chris is the brand. Next, we have primary service. All right, this is our top level, most important page. A lot of times this will be the national keyword, right? So this could be a national keyword or a very broad, high volume keyword, right? So this is going to be primary service. All right, now again, we're gearing this, and what I'm walking you through is actually for a client. So you have top level national terms, then you have state terms, and then you have your city terms, and then you have your informational content every step of the way. And that's what I want to showcase to you. I want you to understand this. So service is going to be like SEO. So you would have something like this, chris.com/SEO. This is a top level service page, all right? Service, SEO. This is the beginning of a silo, all right? Next, we're going to have, again, we're going to do multiple states. So we want to silo it down, right? Because we're targeting multiple states, multiple cities. Generally, if it's a smaller site, we'll keep it flat. But not in this case. It'll get too messy. So next, we're going to do state level. All right, so here's state level. So we have chris.com, okay? SEO, so again, we're still in the silo. We're in the SEO silo. So this is SEO, and this is the state. So let's say it's New York, all right? Next, we want to do city level. So now we still have chris.com / still in the SEO silo. So Chris does SEO in New York, and then we get even more finite, right? We break it down even more, and he does it in Brooklyn. So now we're able to get topical authority or relevance inside of a silo, right? I've built out, think of this. I have the SEO, that's 1. I have the New York page 2, and I have the Brooklyn, that's 3. Now, if we add more states and we add more cities, we get hyper specific as we go, right? Like we are becoming an authority very quickly. And the best part about this is the majority of the pages are transactional based or commercial based, right? But we can get more into that. Bear with me. Let's talk about informational, okay? Information, right? Let's make this a little bit easier, or a little tidier, right? Info. All right, so info. So when we're talking about information, this is where it becomes fun and how we can showcase our expertise. Because remember when we started talking at the very beginning? What are we trying to do? We're trying to convey to Google, here's who we are, brand. Here's what we do, service. Here's where we do it. Here's the states. This could be multiple states. Here's the locations we do it in. Now let's showcase expertise, right? And this is where it gets muddy for a lot of people that I talk to, all right? So I want to break this down. This level can be at any one of these levels. Generally, we want to go 3 to 5 pieces of content, all right? Some keywords have 10, right? And here's how you check. When you go into SEMrush, type in a keyword such as SEO New York inside of SEMrush. Search for the questions. How many questions are there that actually have some type of volume? 5, 10 maybe? Exactly. They're probably the who, what, when, why, where questions, right? Generally, this is what we want to target. So what we want to do here is this, and let's start breaking this down. So we have brand, service, state, city, info. Again, we can have info at any level, but you have to remember our goal. This is our national page, all right? We can rank for SEO across the nation. Difficult, highly unlikely, but we're putting ourselves in position to do it. Next, we're targeting the state, and now we're going to target the city. So now that you have this, we're on the info section. So here's where it starts to get crazy for a lot of people, and this is why I'm making this video, all right? Now, here's what we have. Here's our main silo. So let's keep this here, all right? And we're gonna talk about it over here. So now, here's what we can do. We have our, can you still see? Good. Chris.com. Here, better yet, here. Yeah. Keep this here. We have Chris.com, and now we're in the SEO silo. Now, say I want to make informational pieces, like, what is SEO? See? It's still in the SEO silo, but this is informational content on our national term or our head term that's at the top of the silo. But Chris, what if I want to make informational content for the New York? Well, very simple. Chris.com, okay? Because Chris is the brand. Chris is an expert at SEO. Once he operates in New York. Now let's showcase some expertise at the state level. Well, how much does a SEO make in New York, right? That would be here, information, showcasing even more expertise in the main category, right? So now we're able to get even more relevance under the main category, which is going to power the state, and of course, they're all going to link to the city too. Okay, now let's move on. What if we wanted to talk about Brooklyn? We're going to carry the exact same thing over and over and over again. Generally, you're going to have 3 to 5 pieces of informational content for each level. But just remember, we have brand, right? So we have our brand, which is Chris.com. All right, this is our brand. Then we're going to have our states or our top level category, which is going to be SEO. Then we're going to operate in our states. So in this case, it was New York. This is the state. We're going to do Brooklyn. This is our city, actually a borough. And then we have our informational content. And informational content is at every single level. Why? Because it strengthens the overall silo to showcase our topical authority. We're going to be hyper relevant around what? The primary keyword. And what's the goal? To rank everything that's in the silo that has to do with the primary service that we provide. And that's the goal. We're structuring our website to let Google know, here's who we are, here's what we do, here's where we do it, and by the way, we're the experts at doing it. My name is Chris Palmer. There's going to be more videos. I want to talk next about how to internally link these, because this is another element that I get so many questions about. Like, how do you internally link those types of pages? Like, if I had the SEO and the New York pages and the Brooklyn pages, would those internally link? Well, starting at the state level, yes, but that's going to be in the next video. I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you like the new format. If you do, please let me know about it in the section below. It's a little bit shaky while I'm getting used to it, but we'll get through it, and it's been such a pleasure. If you have any questions for me about page sculpting or siloing, anything at all, never hesitate to go ahead and ask in the section below, and I always look forward to seeing you in the next Chris Palmer SEO video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.